You understand English when you watch videos, but when someone speaks to you in real life, your mind goes blank. You freeze. You translate everything in your head, and by the time you think of something to say, the moment is already gone. Does this sound familiar? Today on SpeakUp Sessions English Podcast, we're going to fix that problem together. Stay with me. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to SpeakUp Sessions English Podcast. I'm Masu, your English teacher and friend, and today we have something really special for you. We're going to practice 350 daily English sentences together, real conversations that you can use every single day. This is shadowing practice, which means you're going to listen, repeat, and speak with confidence. And joining me today is my friend Fizu, who's learning English just like you. Fizu, how are you feeling today?
Hi, Masu. Hi, everyone. To be honest, I'm a little nervous. 350 sentences sounds like a lot. I sometimes forget words when I try to speak English. Do you think I can really do this?
Absolutely. And you know what? That's exactly why we're doing this together. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to practice. Every sentence we say today is something you already use in your daily life. Greeting people, asking questions, talking about your day, it's all real, natural English. And the best part? You're not alone. Thousands of people are watching this video right now, learning with you. So let's take a deep breath, relax, and start speaking English together. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Perfect. Let's begin with some very simple everyday conversations. All right, Fizu, let's imagine it's morning. You wake up and you want to greet someone in your house. What do you say?
Good morning?
Exactly. Good morning. That's perfect. Now let's make it a little more natural. You can say, "Good morning. Did you sleep well?" Try that.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Beautiful. Now imagine someone asks you the same question. How do you answer?
I say, yes, I slept well. Thank you.
Perfect. But you know what? In real conversations, native speakers often add a little more. They might say, "Yes, I slept well, thanks. How about you?" Fizu, try it again.
Yes, I slept well. Thanks. How about you?
Excellent. You see, just one extra sentence and suddenly you sound more fluent. Let's practice a few more morning sentences together. Repeat after me. Everyone, ready? Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Did you have breakfast yet?
Did you have breakfast yet?
Not yet. I'm going to make some coffee first.
Not yet. I'm going to make some coffee first.
Wonderful. Now, Fizu, how do you feel so far?
Actually, I feel good. These sentences are easy, and I can imagine using them every day. But Masu, sometimes I forget words in the middle of a sentence. What should I do?
That's very common, Fizu. And here's the secret. Don't stop speaking. If you forget a word, just use a simpler word. For example, if you forget the word breakfast, you can say morning food. Native speakers do this too. The most important thing is to keep speaking. Don't let fear stop you.
Oh, I didn't know that. That makes me feel better.
Good. Now let's move on to longer, more detailed conversations. This is where your listening and speaking skills will really improve. All right, everyone. Now we're going to have a real conversation. Imagine Fizu and I are friends and we're meeting after a long time. Listen carefully to how we speak, and then we'll practice together. Ready, Fizu?
Ready.
Hey, Fizu. Long time no see. How have you been?
Hey, Masu. I've been good, thanks. I've been really busy with work lately. How about you?
Same here. Work has been crazy, but you know what? I finally started learning how to cook. I made pasta last night and it actually turned out pretty good.
Oh, that's awesome. I love pasta. Was it difficult to make?
At first, yes, I burned the garlic the first time, but then I watched a YouTube video and it really helped. Now I feel more confident in the kitchen.
That's great. I should try cooking too. To be honest, I always order food because I'm too lazy to cook.
I totally understand, but cooking at home is cheaper and healthier. You should give it a try sometime.
You're right. Maybe I'll start with something simple like fried rice.
Perfect. Fried rice is easy and delicious. Let me know how it goes.
I will. Thanks for the encouragement, Masu.
Okay, everyone, let's pause for a moment. Did you notice how natural that conversation was? We talked about daily life, work, cooking, trying new things. These are the kinds of conversations you have with friends, coworkers, or even strangers. Let's practice some of those sentences again. Repeat after me. Long time no see. How have you been?
Long time no see. How have you been?
I've been good, thanks. I've been really busy lately.
I've been good, thanks. I've been really busy lately.
I finally started learning how to cook.
I finally started learning how to cook.
At first, it was difficult, but now I feel more confident.
At first, it was difficult, but now I feel more confident.
You should give it a try sometime.
You should give it a try sometime.
Great job, everyone. Now let's practice some real-life scenarios. These are scenarios you face every single day. All right, Fizu, let's imagine different situations. First situation, you're at a coffee shop and you want to order something. What do you say?
I want coffee?
Good start, but let's make it more polite. You can say, "Can I have a coffee, please?" Or, "I'd like a coffee, please." Try that.
Can I have a coffee, please?
Perfect. Now the barista might ask, "What size would you like?" How do you answer?
Medium, please.
Excellent. And if they ask, "For here or to go?" What do you say?
For here, please.
Amazing. Let's practice the full conversation. I'll be the barista. Ready? Hi, welcome. What can I get for you today?
Hi, can I have a coffee, please?
Sure. What size would you like?
Medium, please.
Great. For here or to go?
For here, please.
Perfect. That'll be $3.
Here you go. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your coffee. Wonderful, Fizu. See how easy that was? Now let's try another situation. You're at a store and you need help finding something. What do you say?
Excuse me, can you help me?
Yes, that's perfect. You can also say, "Excuse me, where can I find?" and then say what you're looking for. For example, "Excuse me, where can I find the milk?" Try that.
Excuse me, where can I find the milk?
Excellent. Now imagine the person says, "It's in aisle 3 on the left." What do you say?
Thank you so much.
Perfect. Let's practice one more situation. You're talking to a friend on the phone. Your friend asks, "What are you doing right now?" How do you answer?
I'm watching a YouTube video.
Good, but let's make it more detailed and natural. You can say, "I'm just relaxing at home and watching a YouTube video." How about you?
I'm just relaxing at home and watching a YouTube video.
Beautiful. See how adding just a little more detail makes your English sound more fluent and confident. Everyone watching, practice these sentences out loud. Don't just listen, speak. That's how you improve. All right, everyone, now it's time for our listen and repeat section. This is very important. I'm going to say a sentence, and I want you to repeat it out loud with me. Don't be shy. Even if you're alone in your room, speak out loud. That's how you train your mouth and your brain to speak English automatically. Fizu, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Good. Let's start. Repeat after me. How are you today?
How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I'm doing well, thank you.
What time is it?
What time is it?
It's almost 3 o'clock.
It's almost 3 o'clock.
Can you help me with this?
Can you help me with this?
Of course. What do you need?
Of course. What do you need?
I'm looking for the nearest train station.
I'm looking for the nearest train station.
It's just 2 blocks away from here.
It's just 2 blocks away from here.
Thank you so much for your help.
Thank you so much for your help.
You're very welcome.
You're very welcome.
Excellent work, everyone. Now let's practice a few more a little faster this time. I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Can you repeat that?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Can you repeat that?
No problem. I said the meeting is at 10 a.m.
No problem. I said the meeting is at 10 a.m.
Got it. Thanks for clarifying.
Got it. Thanks for clarifying.
Do you have any plans for the weekend?
Do you have any plans for the weekend?
Not really. I'm just going to relax at home.
Not really. I'm just going to relax at home.
That sounds nice. Sometimes we all need a break.
That sounds nice. Sometimes we all need a break.
Fantastic. Fizu, how do you feel after repeating all these sentences?
Honestly, I feel more confident. At first I was nervous, but now my mouth is feeling more comfortable saying these sentences. It's like my brain is starting to remember them.
Exactly. That's called muscle memory. The more you repeat, the easier it gets. And that's why shadowing practice is so powerful. You're training your brain and your mouth at the same time. Now, let's talk about some important vocabulary. These are words and phrases you'll hear and use all the time in daily English. Fizu, are you ready to learn some new words?
Yes, I love learning new words. Sometimes I forget them though.
That's okay. The key is to use them in sentences. Let's start with the first word, busy. Busy means you have a lot of things to do. You don't have free time. For example, I'm so busy today. I have 3 meetings and a lot of work. Fizu, can you make a sentence with busy?
I'm busy studying English every day.
Perfect. Great sentence. Next word, relax. Relax means to rest and feel calm. For example, after work, I like to relax and watch TV. Fizu, your turn.
On weekends, I relax at home with my family.
Excellent. Next word, confident. Confident means you believe in yourself. You're not afraid. For example, I feel more confident speaking English now. Fizu?
At first, I wasn't confident, but now I'm improving.
Beautiful sentence. Next word, improve. Improve means to get better. For example, I want to improve my English speaking skills. Fizu?
I practice every day because I want to improve.
Amazing! And the last word for today, encourage. Encourage means to give someone support and confidence. For example, my teacher always encourages me to keep trying. Fizu?
My friends encourage me to speak English, even when I make mistakes.
That's a perfect sentence, Fizu, and that's so important. Everyone watching, please remember, your friends, your family, your teachers, we all want to encourage you. Mistakes are not bad. Mistakes help you learn.
Thank you, Masu. I feel so much better now.
All right, everyone. Now it's time for a fun mini quiz. Don't worry, it's easy. I'm going to ask Fizu some questions, and he's going to try to answer in English. Everyone watching, you can answer too. Ready, Fizu?
Yes, I'm a little nervous, but I'll try my best.
That's the spirit. Okay, first question. What do you say when you meet someone in the morning?
Good morning.
Correct. Easy one. Next question. If someone says thank you, what do you say?
You're welcome.
Perfect. Next, how do you ask someone to repeat something?
Can you say that again?
Yes, you can also say, sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you repeat? Both are great. Next question. You're at a restaurant. How do you ask for the menu?
Can I see the menu, please?
Excellent. Last question. How do you say goodbye to someone in a friendly way?
See you later.
Perfect. You can also say, take care or catch you later. All of these are very common. Fizu, you did amazing.
Thank you. That was fun. I thought it would be scary, but it wasn't.
See, when you practice, it gets easier. Everyone watching, how did you do? Did you answer the questions out loud? I hope so. All right, everyone, before we finish today's lesson, I want to share 5 very important speaking tips with you. These tips will help you speak English more fluently and confidently. Are you ready?
Yes, I need these tips.
Okay, tip number 1. Don't translate in your head. When you translate from your native language to English, it takes too long and your sentences sound unnatural. Instead, try to think directly in English. Start with simple sentences. For example, instead of translating, I am going to the store, just think, I go to the store. Keep it simple.
Oh, I do this all the time. I always translate. I'll try to stop.
Good. It takes practice, but you'll get there. Tip number 2, speak out loud every day. Even if you're alone, talk to yourself in English. Describe what you're doing. For example, I'm making breakfast. I'm drinking coffee. I'm watching YouTube. This trains your brain.
I can do that. I'll start today.
Excellent. Tip number 3, don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. Native speakers make mistakes too. The important thing is to keep speaking. Every mistake is a lesson.
That makes me feel so much better. I was always worried about making mistakes.
Never worry about that. Tip number 4, repeat, repeat, repeat. Watch videos like this one multiple times. Repeat sentences until they feel natural. Shadowing practice works because of repetition.
I'll rewatch this video tonight.
Perfect. And tip number 5, use English in real life. Try to speak with native speakers online, join English groups, or even practice with friends who are learning. Real conversations are the best practice.
I'm going to try that. Thank you so much, Masu.
You're very welcome, Fizu. And everyone watching, please remember these 5 tips. They really work. All right, everyone, let's summarize what we learned today. We practiced hundreds of daily English sentences, greetings, conversations, real-life situations like ordering food, asking for help, and talking on the phone. We also learned important vocabulary like busy, relax, confident, improve, and encourage. And we practiced shadowing, listening, and repeating to build fluency. Fizu, what did you learn today?
I learned that speaking English doesn't have to be scary. I can use simple sentences, and it's okay to make mistakes. I also learned that repeating sentences really helps me feel more confident. At the beginning of this video, I was nervous, but now I feel so much better.
That's beautiful, Fizu, and that's exactly what I want everyone watching to feel. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to practice. Every day, a little bit. That's how you improve. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of SpeakUp Sessions English Podcast. I'm so proud of every single one of you for spending this time learning and practicing English. Remember, fluency doesn't come overnight. It comes from daily practice, patience, and confidence. Don't give up. Keep speaking, keep practicing, and most importantly, believe in yourself. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you never miss a lesson. Share this video with your friends who are learning English. Let's grow together. Fizu, any final words?
Yes, thank you everyone for learning with me today. Let's keep practicing and improving together. See you in the next video.
See you next time, everyone. Keep speaking, keep learning, and remember, you can do this. Take care.